Hello, I'm Jason and welcome to your Tiny Daily Kick. And this one is all about letting go of control. This is something I think that we all need to hear over and over again. And this one has been inspired by my follower and supporter, Synthi. So thank you very much, Synth, and hope this one will help you. But let me ask you something. Have you ever clung to something so tightly? Maybe it's a plan, a project, or even a person, that your knuckles literally are white and your stress levels are through the roof. And you tell yourself, if I hold on just a little bit harder, everything's going to go my own way. And yet, somehow, the tighter we grip, the greater the control, the more things just seem to slip through our fingers. So today's kick is a really important one, and it's letting go of control. Here's the thing. Control feels safe. Our brains are wired for predictability. So if I can control the outcome, I won't get hurt. If I can control the people around me, they won't disappoint me. If I can control my future, it will unfold exactly as my dreams and the way I've planned. But we all know life doesn't work like that. Plans change, people change, days change, day by day. The universe, it has a way of reminding us that we're not actually driving the bus. We're more like passengers who get to choose our attitude, how we show up for the ride, and importantly, here's the kicker, how we respond to the situations rather than react. The real struggle is that when we over-control, we're not protecting ourselves, we're actually shrinking our world. We miss out on the surprises, on spontaneity, on the gifts that only arrive when we get to loosen our grip. I've noticed something funny, that the moments in my life that have turned out the best weren't the ones that I planned down to detail. Maybe you've found that? More often, they were the detours, the unexpected changes, the twists that I didn't see coming. And sometimes when I tried to force something to happen, I would feel exhausted. But then when I finally loosened my grip and let go, space opens up for something even better. It's a bit like when we try and hold water in our hands, and if we squeeze that water, it shoots out fast. But if we can relax our hand, the water stays there in a pool. I remember years ago when I first began sharing meditations online, I was obsessed with checking the numbers. How many views today? How many subscribers? I was convinced that if I tracked every detail and controlled every upload schedule perfectly, then success would come faster. Instead, I became anxious. I lost the joy of creating, which is kind of crazy because I was creating meditations to help people. By the way, a quick shout out to my team at Relax Me Online Australia. I create the guided meditations for sleep. If you want to check me out on YouTube, go there, Jason Stephenson Guided Meditations on YouTube. I've got hundreds and hundreds of meditations there. But it was only when I let go, when I stopped obsessing over these numbers and simply trusted the process, that the channel began to grow in ways that I could never ever predict. People found me not because I forced it, but because I allowed space for things to unfold naturally. You know, I really know it's about the law of vibration. When we vibrate on a particular level, and the universe will catch up with where we're vibrating at. So what can we do about this? Here's one we can do, is micro surrender. Choose one small thing today that you'd normally fuss over, that you want to control. And maybe it's something simple like the traffic, maybe it's the weather, or how quickly someone replies to your text. Maybe it's a problem that's been on your mind for some time, but consciously decide, even if it's just for today, I am letting this one go. And notice how your body feels when you say that and when you release it. And another thing is to reframe uncertainty. Instead of seeing the unknown as a threat, just try asking, what if something wonderful is trying to come through here? That tiny shift can change fear into curiosity. And guess what? You will also begin to vibrate at a higher frequency, which means the opportunity to attract people and situations with a higher vibrational frequency. So for the next 24 hours, I challenge you, walk through your day with a lighter grip. Whenever you feel the urge to control or micromanage, just pause and ask yourself, can I allow a little space here? And even if it helps you, hold your hands up at first with your fists held tightly closed, and then just release your fingers as though you're holding your palm up to what is on offer. Don't overthink it. Just notice what happens. Maybe a conversation will flow better, or a problem solves itself without you even interfering. Just keep your eyes open for one small gift that shows up when you stop forcing and start allowing. Who knows, the universe just might surprise you. If you've been enjoying these tiny daily kicks, don't forget to follow and share the podcast so others can join in too. And if you feel like supporting me, there's a support button somewhere there. Thanks again for being here. Until next time, I'm Jason Stephenson. Imagine boldly, then go out and live it.